What's going on, everyone? This is Frozen Things Studios here, and welcome back to another video. And today I'll be doing a chair review for not just one chair, but two chairs that recently came out. Like the big chairs that came out after that Epic Quantum chair, which is the best chair of the year so far among all the chairs that came out this year. And it's gonna take a while for that chair to be top because, wow. But yeah, we're not talking Quantumania. Now, by the way, you might be asking me, Frozen, what happened to your trailer reactions? Well, I will say that I'm suspending it for now. I won't be able to do it for a while. Unless I only do it if I'm home alone because I keep my channel a secret from my parents. I'll admit, yes, my parents have gotten suspicious, but I'm still gonna keep it a secret, remain a secret. Yeah, they know that I do vlogs, but they don't really know my channel. So yeah, this I'm not gonna tell you why, but yeah, but anyway, let's get this chair review started. So the first chair I'm gonna be talking about, well, you probably already know because I put the poster throughout the intro. The poster was just there, and yeah, let's talk about the Mandalorian season 3 chair. Now, yeah, I want to say right now, I love The Mandalorian. I think The Mandalorian is an awesome show, and I think it definitely deserves a praise. Well, not really my favorite show of all time. That goes to Obi-Wan Kenobi. And the more I think about it, the more I actually might prefer Andor over Mandalorian season 3. But I mean the Mandalorian show itself, not the season. But I love Mandalorian as well. I just love this as a space western. Like, this was the first Star Wars Disney Plus TV show, and well, it's not really my favorite, like what everyone else says. I mean, it's still an awesome movie. An awesome show. I mean, season two is better in my opinion. I mean, season two is just more epic. I mean, it had Ashoka. Even if I personally prefer Ashoka from the first from the animated Clone Wars series. I think I mean, I can see why Ashoka is a fan favorite character. Like, a lot of people really love Ashoka because she is awesome. And but to me personally, I prefer anime Ashoka, but I like the I really enjoy seeing her in live action. Rosario Dawson. So yeah, and also the reason why I love season two more than the finale, the main reason is because of the finale. I mean that really emotional scene with Pedro Pascal. I mean, and Mando and Grogu separating. Luke takes Grogu on Jedi training, and well, they both separate. And yeah, and also Mando taking off his mask and seeing Pedro Pascal's face. Yeah, that was a beautiful ending. In fact, for the longest time, this was my favorite season finale. I mean, for months. Although and although I admit, yes, it did get topped a few months later when I saw Cobra Kai for the first time. The season 2 and 3 finale dethroned the Mandalorian season 2 finale as my favorite finale of all time. And but the Mandalorian season 2 finale is still in my top five greatest TV show finales of all time. Guess I love TV show finales, and Mandalorian season 2 really knows how to do a finale. So going to Mandalorian season 3, I was wondering how they're gonna continue it because it feels like finality to the show. It feels like Mando and Grogu are separated. Feels like a perfect end, and you don't know how it's gonna continue it. But after seeing this trailer and also the teaser trailer, this looks absolutely promising. Like, they're actually going to continue the story in such a epic way that's better than ever. And yeah, it's been a while since Mandalorian. It's been a while since I last saw the Mandalorian. I haven't even rewatched it. I definitely should. Yeah, I'm gonna marathon this Obi-Wan Kenobi and maybe episodes of Andor if I have time. Leading up to this new season, but I will say right now, I think this could be the best season of the show. Yes, even over the first two seasons. I mean, this season looks like this season looks like it's actually raising the stakes higher. It's gonna be more epic. It's gonna be more action packed, and I'm definitely ready to see more Grogu. There's gonna be actually Jedi in this, like you saw in this official trailer. There's gonna be Jedi, and yeah, the highlight for this is Grogu when he used the Force, and like he actually applied Luke's training. Like it wasn't meaningless. Grogu's actually going to fight in this. So I guess it's actually trying to honor what the previous season did by making Luke taking Grogu actually meaningful, and yeah. Now, personally, I would say the teaser trailer is a bit better. Yes, I said on Instagram that this trailer is better, but thinking about it, I just think that the teaser trailer is a little more memorable. But that's just my opinion. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about the Mandalorian season three chair. Now let's move on to the second chair, and in my personal opinion, this is probably the better one of the two chairs. And that is Scream Six. So yeah, you probably know how much I love these Scream movies. This is my favorite horror franchise of all time. The previous Scream movie, the one that came out on my birthday, Scream Five, is an underrated masterpiece and the greatest Scream movie of all time period. Yes, even the original. I love the original. Scream 2 was good, but I didn't like 1,000,000% love it. Scream 3, it's just, man, I mean, Aaron Kruger's writing kind of ruined it. And I didn't like some decisions made, but yeah. And Scream 4 is also another underrated entry. I love Scream 4. And yeah, I love Scream 4. But yeah, Scream 6 now. If you probably noticed about this this one actually looks really different from the other Scream movies. Because the first four Scream movies they all took place in the same in this one small town, and then you have like different casts. I mean, you got Sydney, Dewey, and Gale returning, but then you got a whole different cast, supporting cast. This film will have the same cast as Scream Five, and I mean like the ones who were left alive. I'm not sure in Scream Five. There's a character who was left alive and is returning in Scream Five. I know there are four characters from Scream Five was going to be in this. You got the sisters, Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega, who is going to be my favorite character in Scream Six, and then you get the twins, Chad and Mindy. I forgot the actresses names, and yeah, I'm excited to see them again, and especially Jenna Ortega. She's the character I'm most excited to see in this one, and she actually still looks like Wednesday. Like she still has the looks from Wednesday, which is arguably her most popular role, and in my opinion, her best performance. And and yeah, also I'm also excited to see the returning characters. I know Sydney Prescott isn't gonna be here anymore. Now I originally was concerned about this film. I was very conflicted and kind of lost my excitement a little while because how did you do a Scream film without Sydney? But then now it doesn't matter to me, especially after seeing the teaser trailer in this trailer because at least you have Jenna Ortega who's gonna be a standout. But my prediction is among the returning characters, like the legacy characters, I think Kirby is gonna be my favorite of the legacy characters. I mean, I love what they're doing to Kirby. There's actually some rumors that Kirby is going to be Kirby is going to be the Ghostface, the new killer, and it would actually make sense for a legacy sequel to actually have someone like her, like one of the legacy characters, actually becoming the new killer, and yeah, and also but to me personally, my prediction for who's gonna be new Ghostface is either Samara Weaving or one of the twins, because it would actually make sense for Ghostface to follow the sisters if one of the Ghostface members, Ghostface is probably someone they already knew. And also, Ghostface said in the trailer that he's nothing like the other Ghostface. Like, um, I'm sure you remember the apartment scene when the penthouse scene when Gail got called for Ghostface and he said, "No, I'm not falling for your trap anymore." And then Ghostface was like, "Oh, I'm nothing like the other Ghostface." And then yeah, and also the other thing that makes this different from the first is the setting. I mean, the other Scream movies. The other Scream movies took place in Woodsboro. This one is we're going out of Woodsboro and into the city, into like the big city. I think this is gonna be even. I think this is gonna be better because in the other Scream films, it's really easy for the police to catch to actually help them. It's gonna be easier because it takes place in a small town. But when you actually take your Scream movie into New York City, when you take Ghostface into New York City, it's a really huge city, and it's gonna be a lot harder for the police to actually be able to catch them. So there's gonna be a lot more stakes to it. There's gonna be a lot more tension to it, and yeah, this is gonna be my favorite Scream movie. I predict. I love Scream 5. I think Scream 5 is underrated. I don't get the hate for Scream 5. I feel like it's just. I feel like people hate Scream 5 just because it came out in January. And I mean, if this movie came out in January, people would have probably hated it, but. And maybe Scream 5 would have been received if it didn't come out in January. And at least this year we're getting some really good January movies. I'm like, really excited for Megan. I heard great things about it, and Missing as well. Um, but yeah, yeah, this trailer was absolutely epic. By the way, I just love this trailer. This might be my favorite horror trailer, like period. Now, I mean, Stranger Things doesn't really count. I mean, and I may have loved the Chapter 2 trailer. Okay, yeah, Stranger Things is kind of horror, but the trailer it didn't really feel like horror. But Stranger Things is, you all know how much I love the trailer. If it was a horror trailer, yeah, maybe in a way that's my favorite horror trailer, but I mean, this is my favorite horror movie trailer because, I mean, I just love how scary this is. It's just, I love all the tension. This is gonna be the scare. This is gonna be the scariest Scream movie as well, and the most tension filled. And I'm definitely ready for this. And also, there's gonna be a lot of Ghostface as well. But there's gonna be like, as you saw in the subway, there's like so many Ghostface. But I'm sure there's only one definitive Ghostface. Maybe the other Ghostface are just the Halloween costume. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing this in cinemas. I was gonna see Scream 5 in cinemas, but then Omicron happened and my cinemas closed. I told you that many times. I even missed West Side Story because of the cinema closure. And I was planning to watch Spider Man No Way Home for my birthday for the second time, but cinemas closed. So yeah. So that's all for my trailer reviews for Mandalorian Season 3 and Scream 6. What are your opinions on these trailers, and are you excited for them? Please comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for more videos to come. Stay tuned for my predictions for Cobra Kai Season 6 and my defense to some my Samantha Russo defense video. Bye guys.